Hey everyone, I'm Star. Hope you are enjoying your day so far. And today's video, I want to talk about procrastination, right? Because we all procrastinate sometimes, especially myself. And I've had dug myself out of this procrastination funk quite a few times. So I just want to share this because going into the new year, I'm sure we all are going to make different New Year's resolutions and things that we want to do. But then we forget about the things that we said we were going to do for this year and the year prior and the year prior, that we're probably just continuing to rotate on our list, but we're not really getting to the heart of it because we're procrastinating. I'm going to share with you 3 tips what I think will be useful to help you stop procrastinating. So the first tip would be to write it down. Yes, it's very simple, but you have to get a pen and a paper and just write everything down that you want to do. And maybe 10 to 15 things. Don't get crazy because you may just overwhelm yourself just thinking about it, because that's something that I do. I overwhelm myself just thinking about all the tasks and all the things that I want to do. I get so excited, and by the time I look at the list, I'm like, man, this is very overwhelming. So write it down. And after you write it down, the second tip will be to sit and really reflect on it. Reflect on the things that you wrote down, and I want you to pick 3 to 5 of those things from your 10 to 15 list, and then make kind of like a realistic reflection. Is it something that you think you can do? Why do you want to do it? Do you want to do it because you're going to better yourself? Do you want to do it because your friend said to do it, or your family member said to do it? Or do you want to do it because it's just an easy thing to do? You have to really kind of like dig deep within your soul and just be realistic with yourself. And then you might find that it's something that you don't even really truly want to do. So just take time to reflect on it. And then the third thing that I would say for you to do to help stop procrastination is prepare. So for instance, if you want to drink more water, right? Like myself, I have a water bottle here, and this is 34 ounces, and I just carry this with me. I have tons of water bottles. I have one sitting right here on my table as well, and it's 40 ounces. And what I like to do is fill it up. So that's the preparation. You fill up the water, so when you're sitting down in the house, or if you're on the go and you gotta go to work, you already have it filled up. Fill up the water if you want to drink more water. Now, if you want to go to the gym, I would suggest that you take your gym clothes out the night before. Put it in the bathroom, put it in your bedroom, wherever it is that you go to the most, so that way you can visually see it, and that's going to remind you to do it. And then another thing that you probably can do is write a reminder in your phone. We use our phone. So if you're a phone person, write it down digitally so it can remind you to do it. And at the end of the day, it's up to you. So if you want to change your procrastination habits, I suggest that you do those 3 tips just as a start, because you need to get your mind flowing to actually see what it is that you want to do. It's easier said than done, but something about writing it down on paper, at least for me, it solidifies the game. Like, we have to write it down and seal it. It's like, what's the saying when they say you seal the deal? But yeah, so I want us all to just become better, stop procrastinating in this season. You can start right now. And yes, I know this is like a general saying that we always hear, but it's true. And it's one of those things to where a year cannot just make a difference if you yourself aren't making a difference in your day-to-day habits. Because at the end of the day, you are the only person that got to deal with the consequences that may arise if you do not do your responsibilities in time, right? You are the person that have to deal with the questioning if something falls short because you did a quote-unquote half-ass situation. You didn't put your best foot forward. And if you want to just kind of like evolve and just blossom and just grow as a person, you have to cultivate healthier habits for yourself. And the first thing would be is crossing procrastination out of your mind and just get to the thing, because we all want to be great, and I want to be great. I am getting back on track because, as I've shared before, sometimes we become under the weather and things happen, life happens, work gets overwhelming, you may have children, you may have all these things, you may be a caregiver for a relative, all these things happen. But guess what? As long as you are alive and you are moving, you're mobile, you're healthy, you have the choice. And that choice today should be to stop procrastinating. Take a chance on you and do what it is that your heart desires, because at the end of the day, what is only going to be up to you. I hope this was a good pep talks for you and a good reminder to stop procrastinating and to do the things that your heart desires, because you will be responsible for everything that you do, because it's you, right? And you're responsible for your well-being. You can't blame that on your friends. You can't blame that on family. You can't blame that on strangers into the world. You have to cultivate the habits that you want to see for yourself. And what better way to do it than right now, by crossing off procrastination, right? So if you find yourself needing more inspiration, more motivational chats, and like empowerment, then stay here on my channel, subscribe, because that's what I'm going to be bringing to you, because I want us all to do better. I want all of us to focus on our wellness, and then there's no excuses, because what? We're crossing out procrastination out of our mind. Yep. Hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Bye.